Let's do it. Got 10 seconds to spare. Oh, my Lilo and Stitch socks on today, guys. Don't mind those. Laundry day, okay? Let's go ahead and start with those arms up. You guys know. Lift those shoulders up and over, side to side, stretching underneath those arms. Bring those arms back for our nice big circles, arm circles all the way around. Arms up, they turn back. So think palms up as they come forward. The palms twist and they turn towards the back as we rotate them out. And reverse, palms down, palms up. One more. And go ahead and take a nice little wide stance. We're gonna take this left arm, we're gonna reach it up and over and stretch throughout that whole left side. Same thing on the right. We're gonna take that right hand, bring it up and over. And up, good, hands up to the head. We are going to hinge at the hips and stretch. Stopping right when you feel that stretch in your hamstrings. We're not gonna go very deep with these just yet until we get a little bit more warm in the legs. Just where you start to feel that stretch here. Straight legs, soft bend in the knees if you'd like. And we're gonna, one more time, sit those hips back. Think of tapping your tailbone to a wall. And then we're gonna press those hips forward and we're gonna bring them into a nice little circle. We're gonna do 3 circles to the left. Bring it around town. All the way around to the right. Kind of hitting every corner as if your hips are a clock. We are hitting every number. All right. From here, we're gonna take that right arm, we're just gonna cross it. Classic cross stretch, pull that arm in. And same thing on the left side. Relax, bring it over, pulling it in towards the chest, pressing the shoulder down at the same time. Good, all right, behind the back. Interlock those fingers together, pull the shoulders back and down. We're gonna breathe, nice big breath. Make sure you're pressing those hips just a little bit forward so that way your back's not arching too much. You don't want to be here. Think of tucking it in a nice straight line. Good. All right. Open and close, just on the diagonal. You're gonna go open and close, swipe in those arms. All right. We are gonna take it into our right leg forward, left leg back, nice high lunge position. And bring it down, bending that knee. We're gonna hold here, sitting up nice and tall. Pressing through that whole foot with a little bit of emphasis in those heels. Left hand down, right arm up. Reach for the ceiling. Back in, both hands down, supporting you up here. Drop that left knee down, tuck the toe under, pressing the hips forward. Hold it here. Good, we're gonna take that right hand, we're gonna place it on the inside of that right knee and just very gently scooch those hips back just a tiny bit and press that knee a little bit away from you to open it up to the side. And then bring it back in line. And we're gonna sit those hips back, straighten out this front leg. And we're gonna bend, press those hips forward, and rock the hips back and straighten. We're gonna do this a few more times. Press those hips forward. and back. We're going to go into our pigeon on the right side, bringing it down and holding here. And if you'd like, bring it down onto those elbows. All right, bring it back up. Reverse, reverse. Bring it all the way back to your hands and knees. Spread those knees apart, hip width. Rock those hips back. Come on into a child's pose. Good. Inhale up. Still in our child's pose, we are going to just inch those hands closer together. And if you can overlap one hand over the other, and it's going to stretch those arms a little bit deeper, especially in those scapulas and right underneath your armpits. You're going to feel that right in there. Good. All right. We're going to bring it back up onto all fours. We're going to bring our left leg forward this time. And we're going to come up nice and tall with that knee off the ground. Press through that front leg to come up. A little bit of strength exercise there. Remember, we're not putting too much pressure on our knees here. If you need to hold onto your leg, go ahead and put those hands right on your upper thigh. Good. And right hand down, left arm up. Give me some nice little jazz fingers at the top. Wiggle those hands. Feel free to roll the wrists around. If you ever have a free extremity, feel free to roll it around. And bring that hand down, drop the knee, tuck the toes, press those hips forward. You can have both hands on the inside, or you can have one hand on each side of your left leg. Taking a nice big breath. Breathing into that stretch. And we are gonna sit those hips back. Give that leg a nice little stretch here, and we are gonna rock it forward and back a few times. Nice and slow and gentle with our stretching. Good. One more. And back. All right, we are going to bring it into our pigeon pose on the left. Drop that knee down. Well, we skipped one. We'll go back. Bringing it onto the elbows. Good, bring it up. Take that left leg, bring it back in front of you. Pressing those hips forward. We're gonna take that left hand and press that knee a little bit to the outside. Good, bring it back in line. Take that leg, bring it back under so that you are on all fours. Bring those toes together and your knees apart. Back to a child's pose. Reach those arms out. Good, from here back up. Thread the needle. We're gonna go on the left. Thread that arm underneath. Turn and slide that hand all the way through until your shoulder blade or whatever hits the ground first, finding your stopping point and holding. Nice little twist, bring it up. Other side, right arm, palm to the ceiling, slide it through. And hang out here. Good, bring it back up. All right, we're gonna take those feet, tuck them under, roll it up into a down dog position. Stretching those hamstrings down to the calves. Good, bring it down to those knees. And inhale, bring it right back up to down dog. Press through. Good, all right, one more time. Bring it down onto the knees. We're gonna lay it down flat on our stomach. Lay it down. Feels like nap time. It's not nap time yet. We're gonna go ahead and take those arms out to the side. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna bend that left leg. And I want you to bring it up and try to tap it over towards your right hand. So you're gonna bring it up and over, stopping where your leg naturally stops. You may be able to rotate and get it all the way over to the other side of the floor and tap it on the floor. Or you may only be able to hold it up here. Listen to your body and think about what feels best. These are called scorpions. They're really good for those hips and low back. And back in line very slowly, very carefully. And we're gonna do the same thing on the right. Arms out to the side, hips pressed into the floor, bend that right leg, lift that leg up into the air. This is step one, is just lifting this leg off the ground. And if that's work for you, I want you just to practice squeezing those glutes and lifting that knee off the ground. Again, a good low back work there. Bring it up and over, rotating, trying to bring that toe to the ground. Good, bring it back in line. We're gonna bring those forearms down to the ground for a little cobra. Lifting the chin. And you can take it down onto the hands to extend that, deepen that stretch a little bit, lift. If your shoulders are up by your ears, go ahead and press those shoulders down. Rocking, go side to side, square your shoulders to the left, square your shoulders to the right. Good, all right, back up to all fours. We are going to come right onto our all fours. We're gonna slide those knees out to the side. So if you have a yoga mat, you want your knees to be pretty much be on each side of that mat. And then you want to slide down until you reach your stopping point. So these are a little frog stretch. Ankles in line with the knees. Really good for those inner thighs, that whole groin area. You want to make sure we are stretching, paying attention to those as well, our hip flexors. So hang out here. You can slowly rock yourself forward or backwards to target different parts of that stretch. Good, all right, we're gonna slowly shift our weight onto one side, slide that other leg in, and roll it onto your back. Yeah. And you're doing good on time. Let's bring those feet up into the air. Try to straighten them the best you can. Ugh. And go ahead and flex those feet for me. I want you to point and flex each foot. Good, go ahead and circle those feet around both directions. Noticing if there's any areas specifically throughout your ankles that are very tight when you're rolling them around. Go ahead and reach for those toes so that we can all be happy babies on this Monday. Pulling those toes down, knees down towards your armpits on the outside. Good. Both knees into the chest. I want you to hold, pull the knees in. All right, left leg out, right leg over to the left for that nice cross stretch. And back in line, switch for the left. Leg comes out and over. Good, bring it back. And we are gonna sit ourselves back up. We have about 30 seconds left. We're just gonna bring it up into a nice little yogi squat here. So on the toes, you can press the knees out, whatever is more comfortable. If you would like to stay up to make it a little bit less intense, you're just going to press those feet out nice and wide, drop the shoulders here to here. Again, if you want to take it a little bit lower and bring those hips down, pressing those knees out. And inhale. Good, we're gonna take those hands, place them down onto the ground. Toes face me, forward fold. We're gonna roll up through our spine until we hit the top, and we're gonna go down one more time for good luck. Roll it down. Fingertips hit the floor. Bend the knees. And then straighten and reverse all the way back up. Roll it out, shake it out. And that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.